So Heidi, come on up.
Hello. Kind of nervous. I'm Heidi Andringa, and I am very excited to be here to talk to you guys today about Heidi's Heroes, which is a childhood cancer organization that I started. When I was 13, I found Lily Bumpus on Instagram. She was 3 months old and fighting Ewing's sarcoma, which is a type of soft tissue cancer in her chest wall. She went through 13 rounds of 75% adult strength chemo, which caused her to go into septic shock after she was declared cancer-free. This was entirely caused by the treatment she received and not by her cancer, and it almost cost her her life. Childhood cancer receives less than 4% of all cancer research funding. Americans spend more in 3 days than is spent on childhood cancer in Americans spend more on Starbucks in 3 days than is spent on childhood cancer in an entire year. Since the 1980s, only 4 new drugs have been approved for use in children. So if your parents had childhood cancer, they would have had the same treatment protocol as a kid would now. This causes over 30% of those who do survive to die by the age of 30 because of the side effects of treatment. For example, Lily now suffers from a lung that works at 30% capacity because she has a hole over her heart where they removed a portion of her chest wall. Her taste buds and her adult teeth roots were burned out of her mouth from chemo. She had such bad PTSD that when she was 2, she would rip her own hair out in chunks, and more than that. Despite this, she is turning 8 years cancer-free in June. After finding Lily on Instagram, I knew that I had a calling to help, so I started selling my art and fundraising, and in 2018, Heidi's Heroes really came to life. So now I send care packages to kids fighting cancer and their siblings. The main thing that I include in these care packages is American Girl dolls, because they were such a big part of my life when I was little, and they were a friend when I needed one. And so now, today, they are a reminder for each of these kids that they never fight alone. Each care package is specialized to the child, so if they don't like dolls, obviously they get something else. And I also include things like hospital essentials and food gift cards because sadly 80% of families will file for bankruptcy within the first year of diagnosis. Since 2018, I have sent over 100 American Girl dolls and almost 200 care packages. You're gonna make me cry. I have had the joy of getting to know all of these families personally and have gone to many events to help raise awareness and have gotten to meet a lot of really incredible people. Running Heidi's Heroes is often painful because 20% of the kids that I send care packages to will pass away within 5 years, but I've also seen countless miracles. I have witnessed a little girl who was told her bone marrow transplant had failed and she had weeks to live be cured only through the power of prayer. I have seen or heard the story of a mute boy get on his knees and pray in full sentences for one of these kids, and have seen hundreds of thousands of people cheer on a child they've never even met. Running Heidi's Heroes has been the most heart-wrenching yet rewarding experience of my life. I'm continually blown away by the generosity of everyone around me. Strangers are constantly reaching out to me to send me their entire childhood collection of American Girl dolls, or to send letters of encouragement for these kids, to donate, or to help out in some new abstract way that I had never even thought of. Heidi's Heroes is genuinely not possible without the kindness of others, and I'm very blessed to be surrounded by so many amazing people. If you would like to know more, I do have an Instagram. It's Heidi's Heroes, and there is a donation station out there with my Venmo and So if you feel called to, there is absolutely no pressure, but if you feel called to, you can donate for this cause. So I will leave you with the main thing that I've learned through running all of that, which is that life is short. Hug your loved ones tight and remind them how much you love them. Today is a gift. Use it well. And I think the next speaker is Abby, maybe? Thank you.